Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my first ever everyday carry video. Today we'll be showing what I carry with me on a daily basis. Don't mind the noise in the back. That's just the cat playing upstairs and the dog running around because he's hyper and can't sit still. Everyday carry, or EDC, is items that a person carries with them on a daily basis that they feel would be a good fit for their day. Okay, what you see on the table is not everything I have or rotate through, but this is my most common that I tend to carry with me on a daily basis. Let's start over here with the watches. One is my Casio G-Shock. Absolutely love it. Water resistant, shock resistant. I've had this one now about 2 years. Honestly, battery never died, works like the day I got it. The only downside to this watch is setting the time, the hands on it. Can't really see, but it also displays date, has a stopwatch, day of the week, and analog time. But in order to set this watch, you need to hold the mode button and wait for it to go around until it gets the correct time, which is kind of annoying. But for how often I actually need to set it, the benefits outweigh that. Here we have my Samsung Galaxy smartwatch, which is off because I'm going to be wearing it today. I need to finish charging it. Great watch. It does everything that my phone does pretty much, except allow you to talk on it. In order for it to work, it does need to be connected via Bluetooth or wireless to your cell phone. But I really do enjoy the watch. It's light, fairly durable, a lot more durable than I honestly thought it was going to be. Plus it's rechargeable, you can't beat that. Over here I have my Citizen Eco Drive. This is my dress watch. This was more of an impulse buy. The screen does not light up on it, but it's not really that great for nighttime, but I will use this for fancier occasions. Over here, this is used just for fancy occasion. Bracelet my fiance bought me for Christmas. She probably got this for me 2 years ago, I believe it is. Titanium with a blue inlay. Moving on, have my keys. Pepper spray on there. I've actually tried carrying multiple different pepper sprays. Kimber Pepper Blaster, Mace Pepper Gun. Your 2.5, 3 ounce cans. You know, things are only good if you're going to carry them. And quite honestly, I didn't carry them enough to be useful. This has been my favorite setup so far. We have my Fisher Space Pen. Tell you what, I never carried a pen before and when I started carrying this, it's amazing how often you actually need a pen. Here we just have a simple Tommy Hilfiger wallet, one of probably 10 or 20 wallets I have. Credit cards in it. Multiple areas to store cards. I'm not going to open this up, but because it has my driver's license and my concealed carry permit in there. Not overly thick. Quite comfortable to carry. Moving on. Flashlights I carry with me. I usually carry one if I'm going hiking or something, some sort of outdoor activity. I may have two, but typically I only carry one. Let's start with my newest flashlight because this is one I didn't think I was ever going to like. But yesterday I was at Cabela's for a gun laws seminar in Hamburg. See if I can zoom in. This is the Streamlight Stylus Pro, 90 lumen. Very basic flashlight. You know, this isn't what people would probably consider tactical, but you know, for everyday use, I haven't even had it 24 hours. But I do really enjoy this light. Typically runs about $25. Picked it up for $19.99 on the clearance rack, which is the main reason I bought it. Figure can't go wrong for that price. Push button activation. You have your momentary on and off. And then you can click it to stay on. I really enjoy that flashlight so far. Moving on, this one's an older light. My Thorfire VG15. I do not remember how many lumens this is. I want to say it's about 250. But that's your three modes. The first one's low, that's medium, high, and strobe. Shock resistant, water resistant, excellent pocket clip, momentary on and off. I'm sorry. This does not have a momentary on and off. Probably the only downside to it. Does have your crown strike bezel up front. Uses an improvised weapon in a self-defense situation if needed. In addition to the disorienting strobe feature. This one here I picked up not too long ago. Really like it. Bushnell. Don't remember the exact brand, but it did come in a dual pack. Picked it up Black Friday shopping this past Black Friday. And one of my favorite features, this is about 300 lumens. I don't have any batteries in at the moment because I am testing out my Stylus Pro and I'll be moving on to the Mini Maglite. One of my favorite features of this flashlight is this little slide switch here. Easy to access and this takes two CR123As by moving it over to the lock position. Actually prevents you from turning this light on accidentally, and if you're like me, that tends to happen quite frequently. And I don't usually realize that it's on until it gets, unless it's either dark out or gets incredibly warm. Surprised I haven't burnt out more lights. This does have a momentary, this also does not have a momentary on and off feature. But it does have a strike bezel on the back. Strike bezel on the front, LED. Probably one of my least favorite features, but yet kind of love and hate thing, is the grip. It's a very rough grip. So definitely, definitely serves its purpose. Not always the most comfortable, but no, I'm not gonna. It really makes you less likely to drop it accidentally. I bought that at Walmart in a two flashlight pack. It was probably about $35. It came with a minier version of that light, and that was probably about 50 lumens up. And there's Pebbles hanging out in the background wondering what I am doing. It's early in the morning. Pebbles, you could at least say hi. Anyway, I've used that light quite a lot. Absolutely love it. And the mini light that comes with it, it's only about 50 lumens, but certainly serves a purpose. It's about a third of the size of this, so you can fit it anywhere. You don't even know you have it on you. Moving on, this is another new purchase. It is my Mini Maglite Pro LED Plus. I absolutely love this light. It takes two, it's AA's. I don't have any batteries in it at the moment. LED, nothing fancy about it, but tell you what, it works. Can also be used in candle mode by removing the front cap. The light will then, see if I can do this one-handed. Just a second while I pause. Okay, sorry about that. I guess this is my first time doing one of these videos. There you can see the LED. This acts in a candle mode. It's also water resistant and drop resistant. I really like this flashlight. A little bit big for pocket carry, but it does come with a sheath that you can carry it in. I do make do with it. It's 272 lumens and it's very light. You don't even know you carry it. moving on to the knives. I do not carry all of these knives on me on a daily basis, but I do always have one of them on. Now, I have a bunch of other knives as well, but the other ones are mostly collector's knives. I can do a separate video on that depending on how people like this video. Probably about 20 other knives. These are my most carried. The first one here, Kershaw Speed Safe. Probably tell where it gets its name from. This is an awesome little knife. A little dirty, as you can see. Sharp. Very sharp. Has a little bit of jimping down there, but nothing to write home about. The grip is one of my favorite. It has this very nice serrated style. I don't know if you would call it serrated, but a very nice grip to it. Pocket clip is excellent. The pocket clip is interchangeable from one side to the other depending upon how you have it oriented in your pocket. The instructions that come with it will tell you best spot to store the pocket clip. Fortunately, it was made in China, but Kershaw is a US company. So I did pick it up. I don't usually like to buy products made outside the US. So another Kershaw brand knife, another Kershaw Speed Safe. This one is magnetic. A little bit heavier, but I definitely like the coating on it. Gives it kind of a worn use, very comfortable holding carry, excellent pocket clip. Has two thumb studs which do not protrude like on some knives, to where every time you try to go and get it out of your pocket, it scratches your hands. This one does not have the option to swap the pocket clip around. Haven't carried this one in quite a while because I've gotten so many new knives lately that I'm testing them out. Moving on, Spyderco Tenacious. Absolutely love this knife. Had this, God, probably about 3 years, I would say. Not exactly the fastest to open, but very sharp. Have sharpened it many times. This thing has taken quite a beating since I've received it. It was a Christmas gift from my brother. My only Spyderco knife that I currently have. Definitely will pick up more. The pocket clip, as you see, is interchangeable. 4 different ways to attach it. This is a very good knife. This is the one I'm currently carrying on me daily. I said I tend to switch. It does have jimping here. Makes it really comfortable to cut and work with. Down, this was a Christmas gift this year from my fiance. Buck. I have to look at the package. I do not know the exact brand of this. I really like the color combo. It's a light knife. Serrated, but one of the things I look for in a serrated knife, the serrations, you need to have more blade than serrations, because I really don't use the serrations a lot. It's kind of dusty, due for a cleaning. All my knives are due for polishing and cleaning. Excellent pocket clip, and your typical Buck quality that you're going to get with any of their knives. I'm a Buck knife fan. Lock this up. Moving on, this is just a cheap little pocket knife. I bought this past, I think it's Ozark Trail, picked up for like $4 at Walmart. Found on an end cap Black Friday shopping. Supposed to be shopping for family and friends. Ended up probably doing more shopping for myself. Very good pocket clip for $4. I mean, something I will take with me hiking or somewhere. If I'm going to lose this knife, I ain't going to cry over it. Go to Walmart, pick up another one. Great knife. Sometimes it pays to get those cheaper knives. Moving on. Now I am brand new to conceal carry. Actually, haven't even had my permit a full year. I have 3 handguns that I switch between. The one is currently in the shop being worked on, and I will probably be getting rid of it. It is a Taurus 85. You know, I thought I would really like carrying a revolver, but, you know, it just wasn't for me. So this was my first one I bought. Ruger LCP. Like most, when you start concealed carrying, you're always afraid of somebody finding out, or at least I was, for someone seeing a gun. And this gun, you know, just disappears when you wear it. I carry, I don't know if I'll be able to zoom in on it enough. Yep. 380 Federal, this one's spare gold dot, but also have Federal Hydra Shock for it. Well, it's Hornady Critical Defense. Sometimes alternate. Clip has usually 1 Hornady Critical Defense, 1 spare gold dot. Then up here, the other type of bullet I carry for is the new Ruger. Got these from my brother. Really like them. Haven't done much with them. I don't know, call it an OCD thing, but I like to alternate the magazine. If that's a bad idea, please let me know. Still in the process of learning a lot about the firearms. I've had multiple rounds to this gun, never once had a problem. When I bought the gun, as you can see, it's empty. It came with a blued slide. I got bored with it, so I decided to remove the bluing and just leave the bluing in the serrations. Long trigger pull. But again, it's very light. I will typically carry this in one of 2 holsters. This is my Galco Trident. I love this holster. Highly recommend it. It disappears. You don't even know you have the gun on you. Partial sweat shield. Able to adjust the retention. I love the Galco Trident. Highly recommend it. I think I picked it up for about 40 bucks. I also have this leather holster. This works with my Ruger LCP when it had a laser on it. Now I use it for my Sky CPX2. I did remove the retention strap. Not a fan of retention straps. This is a really good holster. Bulldog leather. At least in my opinion. This is one of the first leather holsters I picked up because it was cheap and I wanted to try outside the waistband carry. Moving on, this is one I just picked out. I'm currently testing. It is the DeSantis Nemesis. Just picked this up yesterday at Cabela's. I'm currently trying out pocket carry with the LCP. So far, I kind of like it. I usually pocket carry it when I'm around the house and don't feel like wearing it on my belt. Moving on, we have the Sky CPX2. This is the newest to my collection. Bought it off my brother, got it transferred over. As you can see, it's also empty. Really like the sights on it. But, I'm pretty comfortable. Not too large. Again, I'm still working on my familiarity with it. But had it down to range the other day and pretty accurate with it. Can't have any complaints. As with the LCP, I do have 2 mags. These are all Federal Hydra Shocks in it. 9mm. And I am currently carrying this in a Galco Stow and Go. Really like this holster. One of the nice features of it is the currently carrying in this Galco Trident. One of the things I like about this holster, I don't know if you can see, there's a gap there that allows you to put it anywhere on your waistline without your belt buckles, or I'm sorry, your belt loops interfering. Highly recommend this holster. Picked it up for about $39 at Cabela's. And another nice feature is the retention at the top. When you remove the gun, it stays open to make for easier reholstering. This is newer, but I really like it. Makes the gun very comfortable to carry. And this one in the back is a Blackhawk nylon holster. I originally was using this for my revolver that is currently not in... This is for my revolver, but it also holds my Sky CPX pretty well. I bought this as a cheap alternative just because I wanted to pick up a holster to go with it. And lastly, we cannot forget my electric cigarette. Quite miserable. Green smoke. Without that, I am one miserable SOB. Really like this electric cigarette. I was using a blue prior to this. I've used multiple electric cigarettes. I know, no good for you, but heck, we all need that one stress relief. Better than going to drugs or alcohol. Alright, so that is my daily everyday carry. Hope you enjoyed this video. This is my first one, so as you're posting in the comments, please don't be too harsh. Let me know how I can improve these or my gear. Also, let me know what you carry on a daily basis. Thank you, and have a great day.